Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 17, verse 15. And here so in the previous verse, he was talking about austerity in terms of body. So then this verse, he's going to talk about austerity in speech, and next verse, austerity of mind. Tapaha. So he explained it. I'll explain. So let's call out to Bhagwan Shri Krishna and I'll explain. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please help us understand this verse and please help us understand what austerity in speech means so that we can practice it in a real way, in a real good, deep, fundamental way. Please help us, give us this knowledge. Please help give us this Vigyan level knowledge, not just Gyan level knowledge, so we can use all of this to somehow make our way, crawl our way, step by step, millimeter, micrometer by micrometer towards you. Okay, let's sing the verse together. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva Vanmayam tapa uchyate. Okay, so tapa is tapna in Hindi is to, I've spoken about it in the last previous verse, is to heat up, it's to burn, like tap rahe hai, like we're burning. So that's what austerity means. It's to burn, like gold burns in fire, and when it burns in fire, its impurities go away, and then it becomes purer and purer, and it gains more and more luster. That's what austerity is like. So tapa is literally it's to burn, and basically austerity. So what he's saying, austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. So a few things here: words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others. And then immediately going to this thing. So one should at once quote from scriptural authority to back up what he's saying. Right? We should know scriptures, learn scriptures as much as possible, so that we're referring to scriptures when we're speaking or thinking or whatever, rather than just referring to what's in our minds, what's in our heads. So, and at the same time, talk should be pleasurable to the ear. And so again, what he talks about here is, when a teacher speaks, he can speak the truth for instruction of his students, but a teacher should not speak to those who are not his students if he will agitate their minds. This is a pretty important thing, I think. Like we think that it is our responsibility many times to tell the truth to other people so that they can grow and they can learn or whatever. So this is questioning. I don't know, I'm not saying I know what the truth is, but this is questioning that. Like when we are talking to somebody who is not asked us for advice, should we give that person advice? Should we tell them the truth about what they are doing? Should we tell them, we should let them ask us first, or we at best we can say, okay, I have a specific perception about, like, a perspective about this, and if you'd like, I can share it with you. I don't have to share it with you. It will go against what you're thinking. We can say something like that. I'm not sure also even of that, where is the line and how do we draw the line? And maybe it depends on the person that we're talking to, and we know that the person is receptive and they want to know, versus, we use our intuition to figure out, okay, this person is not really, they're going on their own path, and it's a good path they're going on, and we don't need to, like, everybody's on their own path, and we don't want people to constantly come up to us and tell us, hey, you're doing this wrong and you're doing that wrong. I mean, some of us do, but it also depends on the person and whether we know them, and whether, so we want to be very, very mindful and careful about who we speak any harsh words to, I mean, there are friends who have said to me, I want you to be as harsh with me as possibly possible. They specifically ask me, like, give me feedback. I want to know. I want to improve. I want to, like, so of course with them I will speak. But then if there is somebody who I know, like, even if slightly I say something, their energy is like, okay. Like, okay, no, I will not. So I'll be kind to them. I'll, like, of course, set my own boundaries. This is what I need. I don't want you to talk to me in a way that is not right for me, that will agitate me. But then within that, like, if I will not talk to you in a way that is agitating to you, and I will figure out, try to understand as much as I can what is agitating to you and what is not agitating to you, because different things are different. Like, if people have very, very different things that they're agitated by and levels of things that they're agitated by, they're that way. So yeah, being very, very perceptive, as much as perceptive as possible. That's what this verse is saying. Be perceptive and understand what agitates others and what doesn't agitate others, what's pleasing to others, and be kind. Basically, be kind and compassionate. Be truthful, but as well as kind and compassionate. Don't say things for the purpose. So now this is again another confusion for me. Like, when sometimes, if in order to be kind to people, I can't be truthful, right? If I'm telling somebody that I'm going somewhere and I know that that person doesn't want me to go there or doesn't believe that I should go there, because that's bad for me, because they've given me advice, or I just know in general that they don't think that that's the right thing for me, and I'm going there. So then I do end up, like, I try to cover it up or something. But then if specifically the person's asking me, where are you going? I have found myself lying at times, because I'm like, I don't want to agitate you, and it's my life. It's not related to you. I mean, I'm not saying something that is going to be affecting you in any ways. I'm going somewhere because I choose to go somewhere, but I know it's going to agitate you. So I don't know these boundaries, right? What is right and what is wrong? And yeah, okay, this verse I thought was very simple, but now as I'm speaking, I'm like, okay, this verse is very complicated, and I don't know what that means, because truthful and pleasing can sometimes be contradictory. Okay. Austerity of speech is speaking that words that are truthful, unoffending, pleasing, and beneficial, and reciting Vedic mantras, or in our case, Bhagavad Gita mantras or Srimad Bhagavatam mantras. Do not speak the truth in a manner injurious to others. Never speak untruth, though it may be unpleasant. This is eternal path. So that's, I don't know. I mean, I don't understand this, the contradiction. Okay. Words that cause no distress to others, truth, words which are sweet and benevolent, and the recitation of Vedas, etc. This is austerity of speech. Okay, so that's it for this verse. We'll meet in the next verse, chapter 17, verse 16. Okay, wish you a beautiful day. Radhe Radhe.